sneaking around with Offset? That's insane, especially since she was Moneybags girl until now. This whole saga really exploded a few days back when blogger One Go Alexis came in swinging, dropping a bombshell, claiming Cardi B is allegedly expecting a baby with NFL star.
Yo, what it do? It's your boy Buck Breeze, Mr. No Slacking himself. No slacking at ball. That shit is bad for your health. You know the vibes, man. Tap on in with your boy. Yo, got something dope for y'all today. So people sent me this right here. You know what I'm saying? So you know the whole Moneybagg Yo and Ari thing going on. I guess Moneybagg Yo exposes, you know what I'm saying, Offset and Ari fucking around with each other, which I didn't know. And he dumped her. You know what I'm saying? I ain't hear nothing about this right here. This is crazy because I never heard nothing about Offset and Ari messing around. Like, this is dirty work. She's getting real messy out here. You know what I'm saying? Word up, man. Let's tap on in there. You know time is money. We can't get $1 back, baby. Tap on into this and see what's really.
Y'all, this is T for me. Why I just heard that motherfucking Ari slept with Offset. So bitch, Moneybagg Yo unfollow Ari, or Ari unfollow Moneybagg Yo. Am I? Is this what's going on?
No negative vibes around me. I'm not dealing with no negative vibes from this day forward, man. I don't want no negative vibes around me. I'm straight. I don't want that energy around me.
Ari and Moneybagg done unfollowed each other on Instagram. So the people who thinking that Ari didn't sleep with Offset, the proof is in the pudding. And another thing, Cardi B actually confirmed it with that tweet that she deleted. She gonna call Ari a bobblehead. I don't blame her though, cause I don't see how Ari can get mad at Cardi B when Ari slept with Offset and that's Cardi B's husband, ex-husband, whatever. Like, how you gonna get mad at her?
What?
I don't give a fuck about no
Is this for real?
They'll get back on that when I get to talking my shit. They gonna pop back on. Fuck them. If they left, they want. It's that they were unable to. I'm gonna put it in you bitches' face who always said I want to be shit. I remember that shit. Don't try to DM me now. Don't try to call niggas around me and tell, hey man, tell back. Fuck that. I don't fuck with no nigga. That's just how I feel, man. Don't act now, cause shit good. Don't correct me if I'm wrong. If I'm doing something wrong, correct me if I'm wrong, bro. I don't think I'm doing anything wrong. Hey man, I didn't need you butting in.
Welcome back to Juicy Pulse, your daily dose of scandal and glamour. Let's spill the tea on today's biggest celebrity stories. So Moneybagg Yo just confirmed that Dory Fletcher's been creeping around with Offset. And let's just say, he ain't taking this lightly. Word on the street about Offset and Ari getting way too cozy started buzzing just a few days ago. And ever since then, social media has been straight up melting down. At first, folks thought it was all cap, just messy rumors with no real receipts. But now, Moneybagg is spiraling. He's been wilding out online, throwing shots at both Ari and Offset. And get this, insiders say he's threatening to drop some serious video receipts of Ari and Offset together. Yeah, it's getting that wild. This ain't just petty heartbreak. Bagg is on a mission to blow this all the way up. And from the way he's moving, he's just getting started. Now Offset stepping out on Cardi B.
Yeah, who heard anything about this? Did y'all hear about this already? Jump in the comments, man. Let me know if you heard anything about this, man. Because I ain't hear about Offset fucking with Ari. And, like, this is crazy work right here.
Let's be real. That's no shocker. They even went through a whole divorce. And back when they were together, he had so many scandals, it's hard to keep up. Dude almost ended up with a whole baby on the side once. But here's the real twist. Ari Fletcher being caught up as the side chick? That's the bombshell. Fans are shook because Ari's always been loud about how she don't play second to nobody and swore off messing with taken men. So her allegedly sneaking around with Offset? That's insane, especially since she was Moneybags girl until now. This whole saga really exploded a few days back when blogger One Go Alexis came in swinging, dropping a bombshell, claiming Cardi B is allegedly expecting a baby with NFL star Stefon Diggs. Yep, you heard that right. Word is Cardi and Stefon been linking up on the low for a minute now. Real quiet, hush-hush vibes. But here's the kicker. People are saying their little situationship might have started while Cardi was still pregnant with her third child. With Offset. That's got everybody looking sideways. This rumor been floating around for a while. But no matter how many times it pops up, it just keeps getting messier. And just when things couldn't get any crazier, that same blogger went ahead and dropped a pic of Cardi and Stefon together. with a shady caption that read, "A birdie on my shoulder told me these two are already expecting a baby. She's pregnant." Now let's break that down. Cardi just had a baby, what, 6 or 7 months ago? And folks are saying she's already back in the game with another bun in the oven? Girl, let your uterus breathe. Just because the body snatched...
I don't think it's going down like that, y'all. I don't think Cardi out her mind like that to go and let somebody else get her pregnant after she just broke up with her other dude. Like, that'd be some crazy work for real. You know what I'm saying? That'd be twisted.
Doesn't mean everything else is under control. But hold up. Let me break down the backstory on this blogger, Miss Alexis, real quick. So in the celeb world, it's no secret that some stars got certain bloggers in their pocket. Folks who'll spin the story just right when things get messy. And word on the block is that Cardi B and Offset were allegedly doing exactly that with Alexis back when they were still together, using her to pump out all those carefully polished, happy couple headlines. But the minute that breakup hit, the whole vibe flipped. Now it's looking like Alexis done picked her team, and Cardi ain't it. Judging by Cardi's recent moves, she clearly feels like Alexis is riding with Offset now. And y'all, it really popped off when Cardi and Alexis started beefing publicly. That little online spat escalated fast, and Alexis didn't hold back. She came with receipts, dropping DMs straight from Cardi herself. One of those messages had Cardi going off saying, "Why you saying that if Offset this weekend? Like B, I don't get enough support. Lying on my P is crazy, and he has not fed me neither. Y'all truly gotta leave me the F alone. We both moved on. Tell him to tell you how he was fing Ari while we was together. But yet I'm wrong for moving on? Leave me the F alone." And Alexis? She clapped back cold. "He said he smashed when you was in Atlanta." Whew, this is pure chaos. Man, the internet straight up gagged when this tea dropped. Jaws hit the floor, no lie. At first, people were scrambling, trying to figure out which Ari Cardi was talking about. But Alexis shut that mystery down real quick, confirming it was none other than Ms. Ari Fletcher herself. To make it extra spicy, Alexis even dug up an old tweet Ari posted back in February where she said, "Coming to a woman as a woman, or telling on a woman to her man, gotta be top 2 corniest, most miserable beasts alive." Then Alexis added even more shade saying, "Bro, I kept it P. I didn't tell the world she was talking about Cardi. I didn't tell the world how she called back trying to tell on Ari because of Offset. Talk about messy moves. It sounds like Cardi was trying to stir the pot behind the scenes, trying to get Ari caught up and start drama between her and Moneybagg Yo. But Bag wasn't trying to hear none of it at the time. Probably didn't even believe Cardi, honestly."
Yo, this is crazy. You know, like, when this shit all boiled down, for real, if like Cardi, if Cardi really knew that Offset was fucking around with Ari, and she was still fucking with him, getting pregnant by him, and all sort of, like, yo, this whole shit is getting real messy. Like, the whole industry shit just be reminding me of like high school days. Remember in high school and shit, and motherfucker, everybody be fucking each other and shit. This what this remind me of. Same type of vibes, man. This shit's real crazy. Industry shit is really crazy, man. And you know, at the end of the day, this make me wonder, like, did this whole shit like what? Did he try to smash Ari because Moneybagg was hot in the game, and Moneybagg probably tried to tell Offset he wasn't as hot as him? Like, I don't know, man. Jump in the car. This shit's getting real crazy.
Plus, let's keep it real. Bag was already out here cheating on Ari more times than anybody could keep track of. So even if Ari did sneak around to get her lick back, Bag didn't have much room to talk. Still, looks like his pride's hurt bad now. Real bad. And trust. We're just getting warmed up with his drama. Meanwhile, Alexis wasn't done dragging Cardi either. She kept spilling even more wild claims, and it just kept getting crazier. Alexis wasn't letting up. She doubled down hard on those earlier rumors, once again claiming that Cardi was messing around with Stefan Diggs while she was pregnant. She posted, "I love how Cards people told me she was seeing Steph, and when I posted it, Kim Barbie called me saying she don't even know that man, just for Ari Fletcher's best friend to say she saw Shawty leaving the man's hotel room, 7 months pregnant, hair all messed up." And just like that, Alexis added a lil mic drop. Team no more, bro. This is where the drama really turned up to scorching levels. Because word on the street is, it was Offset who originally lit the match on these Cardi and Stefan rumors. At the time, sources were whispering heavy, saying reports had surfaced, claiming Cardi B allegedly engaged in extra activities with 30-year-old Stefan Diggs while still carrying Offset's baby. Offset supposedly found out the hard way,
Oh, that got
snooping through her phone and catching all kinds of wild messages and fresh new pics. Allegedly, Cardi was out here texting about how she couldn't wait to reconnect with Diggs in all the wrong ways. Whew, this tea just keeps getting hotter. So boom, Offset reportedly went and shared all this messy info with DJ Academics. Now, let's not forget, the Diggs brothers, Stefan and Trevon, already got a rep for running through a whole lot of Instagram models and racking up baby mamas. So in other words, folks are saying Cardi might have just bagged herself another Offset. And y'all, this is where the math started. Fans began piecing everything together real quick. The theory is that Ari's bestie might have spilled the tea about Cardi and Stefan to Ari, who then slipped it to Offset. And of course, Offset, being messy as ever, couldn't keep that to himself. Allegedly, of course. But hold up. Alexis wasn't even close to done. She also tossed out another grenade, claiming that Cardi was capping when she said Offset didn't buy their kids anything for Christmas last year. Alexis posted, "Cardi told me, said ain't get nothing for his kids, just for a family member to send me what he actually got them. It was cool when y'all were my source when it wasn't nothing bad about Offset, but now y'all want to accuse Offset because y'all guilty of ish. Get off me." Whew. Alexis was throwing hands with no remorse. And of course, Cardi wasn't about to let that slide. She threatened legal action. A fan tweeted, "Anytime they're seen together, this dog and her owner start with the malicious content. Legal action is needed." Cardi replied, "Absolutely."
This dog and her owners.
That set Alexis off even more, snapping back, saying, "This is nothing like Tasha K never told a lie. The drama just keeps getting nastier." Alexis wasn't backing down one bit. She even said she hopes Cardi takes her to court. She posted, "I actually hope she does take me to court once she finds out who my source really was. Let's see if she's a real one and will apologize to Set." But that wasn't all. Alexis also claimed that Cardi had been running her own little smear campaign against Offset behind the scenes. She said, "If I show the court that Kim Barbie and Cardi B were my sources when it came to that bad stuff I was putting out about Offset, everybody's gonna be like, dang, how she switch up on us. It gotta be Offset." But nah, it's not. Let's go to court. You ain't finna keep threatening Ish. Do it. If you feeling froggy, stay asleep. It's a straight up circus out here, and fans have been eating up every second of it. But you know who ain't loving this chaos? Mr. Moneybag Yo himself. Word is, he's officially broken things off with Ari over all this mess. And not just that, both Ari and Bag hit that unfollow button on each other. In celebrity land, that's pretty much screaming, "We done for real." Plus, Ari's been on Twitter blocking folks left and right. Anybody who dares mention her getting dumped or asking if she really messed with Offset is getting sent straight to the shadow realm. And I don't know about y'all, but all that blocking, that's looking real suspicious. Now, cheating ain't ever right, but fans been quick to call Bag out for being a straight-up hypocrite. Dude was cheating on Ari left and right for years, but now that the tables might have turned, he can't handle it. Let's not forget, Ari already dumped him once back in 2022 after she aired him out on Twitter. Happy, paid, and single. Ready for everything. That's what Ari tweeted. Loud and clear. News of the breakup spread like wildfire. And honestly, nobody was surprised. Moneybag Yo had pushed Ari straight to her breaking point with all his shady behavior. And let's be real, millisecond for millisecond, he's a rapper. Finding one without a cheating scandal? Man, that's like finding a unicorn out here. At first, both Ari and Bag stayed mad quiet, letting everybody gossip and guess. But you already know, the drama couldn't stay hidden for long. Things really blew up when a woman popped out claiming she had been messing with Bag while he was still tied up with Ari. Now, even before this mystery woman came forward with her receipts, Ari was out here trying hard to spin the whole situation. She was talking real bold, bragging that Bag couldn't cheat on her because she ain't the type to get played. But once that side chick entered the chat and dropped her proof, whew, all that tough talk from Ari disappeared fast. And at that point, there was no hiding the truth. Bag did cheat, and Ari had no choice but to come clean to the streets. When fans asked Ari straight up, "Are you taking him back?" she tried to play it cool. She confirmed the cheating rumors, but swore it had nothing to do with the breakup. But come on, girl. Nobody was buying that. It was giving full-on damage control vibes. Ari was clearly just trying to save face after all that loud bragging about how Bag would never cheat on her, how she was the only one, all that ride or die talk. And just like clockwork, she took him back a few weeks later. They pulled the whole fresh start, new beginnings routine. You already know how that script goes. Bag even popped out in interviews, talking about how sorry he was, how he never meant to hurt Ari, yada yada yada. In the same interview, he was out here gassing her up heavy, saying Ari was the
Offset was kind of crazy with his, but I get it. he had to really apologize.
one for him, talking about how much he loved her and all that. He even admitted that Ari hated when he made her look goofy in public. But hold up, is it just me? Or is it crazy that he knew her biggest fear was being publicly embarrassed, and he still went out and did it anyway? Like, the one thing she was trying to avoid, and he stomped right over it. And it didn't even stop there. Bag later confessed that Ari didn't even find out about his cheating from him. Nah, she had to hear it from somebody else. Talk about betrayal on a whole different level. And just when you thought the betrayal couldn't get any worse, Bag got on video talking real sweet, claiming he wanted to work through his infidelity issues, and Ari, being loyal, was trying to help him get it together. Now, the way he was sounding in that video, you'd think he was about to turn into a whole new man, like he'd never even look at another woman again. But y'all already know, it was only a matter of months before Bag got caught cheating again. And this time, it was with none other than his baby mama, Juicy. Whew! If you've been locked into the whole Moneybag and Ari soap opera, then you already know Juicy's been a thorn in Ari's side for a long minute. Juicy's got 3 kids with Bag, and based on all her lil online antics and slick comments, it's crystal clear she's still holding on for dear life. And honestly, the way Bag moves sometimes, it looks like he might still be holding on too. Naturally, Ari can't stand her. And when Ari sat down on Young Miami's podcast, Kersha Please, she made her feelings known, loud and clear. Ari even mocked Juicy for pushing the narrative that Bag was still checking for her, and flat out said Bag would never mess with Juicy again. Like never ever. But judging by how things played out, looks like somebody wasn't telling the whole truth. But you already know, in the world of messy breakups and broken promises, never ever don't mean much. Because not long after Ari made that bold claim, the streets started whispering that Bag and Juicy had linked up again behind closed doors. Fans started catching little clues, shady posts, late-night IG activity, cryptic tweets, and it didn't take long for people to put 2 and 2 together. Juicy, being messy as ever, started posting little hints online, not saying Bag's name directly, but everybody knew exactly who she was throwing shade at. She was dropping just enough tea to keep the streets buzzing, and of course, the blogs ate it up. Meanwhile, Ari was trying to act unbothered, posting selfies, new outfits, party pics, all that living my best life energy. But insiders say she was heated behind the scenes. I mean, how could she not be? First Offset, now Juicy. Ari was out here getting clowned twice, all while Bag was out here moving like he had no care in the world. And if you think the drama stops there, think again, because what went down next had everybody gasping. So boom, just when fans thought they had seen it all, Juicy came out swinging with even more tea. Sis went live on Instagram late one night, talking reckless and spilling hints that Bag had never fully cut her off. She said something like, "A dude will tell you anything to keep you quiet, but actions always speak louder." And everybody instantly knew she was talking about Bag. And get this, she even flashed a quick glimpse of a familiar-looking watch in the background. One fans swear they had seen Bag wearing before. The comment section was going crazy, dropping eyeball emojis and tagging Ari left and right. Meanwhile, Ari stayed real quiet, but the streets were way too loud for her to ignore. Insiders say she knew what was going on, but didn't want to give Juicy the satisfaction of a public meltdown. Instead, she played it cool online, posting shady quotes like, "Nothing surprises me anymore. Protect your peace at all costs." Bag? He was dead silent too. No denial, no defense, just acting like none of it existed. But that silence, it spoke volumes. At this point, even fans who used to ride for Bag started switching sides, calling him out for staying messy and disrespecting Ari over and over. And trust, if you thought this was messy, the next part is about to get even uglier. Things went from messy to
Shit
straight
just
up
getting crazy
disrespectful
with them,
real
man.
quick. Not even a week after Juicy's shady live, Bag was spotted out at a club, and he wasn't alone. Word spread fast that he was posted up real cozy with another woman. Someone new, not Ari, and definitely not Juicy either. Photos started floating around online, blurry club shots, but clear enough to see Bag all hugged up, whispering in some girl's ear like he didn't have a care in the world. Fans were losing it, saying stuff like, Ari dumped him for cheating, Juicy outed him for cheating, and now he out here cheating on both of them. Meanwhile, Ari was low-key sending subliminals all over her socials. She posted one quote that hit heavy. "The quickest way to lose me is to have me looking stupid in public." And honestly, fans knew exactly who that was aimed at. To make it even worse, Juicy started popping off again, throwing shade like it was her full-time job. She hopped online and said, "When you do clownery, the clown comes back to bite." And everybody knew she was talking about Bag moving on like she never existed. Bag? Still silent. Not a post, not a denial, not even a fake apology. Dude was just moving reckless like his name wasn't already getting dragged all over the blogs. And trust, with the way this saga's unfolding, it's clear the real storm was just getting started. But y'all already know how Juicy lives for the drama, and she proved it, loud and clear, when she clapped back at Ari real quick. Juicy hopped online and said, "All I can do is laugh at this BS. I gotta keep quiet sometimes, cause if I really let loose, it'll go too far. Oh, and ain't no man ever pimped me,
That's
slow
crazy.
girl.
See?
A man
The baby mother, she like being messy. She like, you know what I'm saying?
will act like he don't care about you. But be ready to die if you talk to another dude." She wasn't done either. Juicy added, "I'm the type to build with a man, leave him, and delete his whole social life. And let's be real, if someone cheats on you, they don't love you." Whoa, she basically put it all out there, confirming that Bag was still creeping around while he was supposed to be locked in with Ari, and that he'd get jealous real fast whenever Juicy even breathed near another man. Given the fact that Bag already admitted to cheating before, fans didn't even flinch. They believed every word Juicy was spilling. Of course, Ari wasn't trying to let that slide. She clapped back too, posting, "To lie and try to manipulate people to believe you mess with somebody who don't mess with you at all is a mental illness. These internet antics gotta stop. I be getting secondhand embarrassment watching these girls be delusional and pretending." But Juicy wasn't backing down for nothing. She fired right back at Ari, saying, "Girls, stop playing with me before I really give it to you. The only one with a mental illness is your slow self. You be watching me from fake pages." Whew. At this point, it was straight up internet warfare, and neither one of them was letting up. Juicy wasn't letting up. She kept popping off, saying,
It
"This
is
girl
deep.
really slow. Stop watching me, cause I don't even think about your dumb self." And just like that, it exploded into a full-blown Twitter war. Bag jumped in, tweeting, "Watch out for people in your life that look for a reason to fall out with you." Ari wasted no time clapping back, saying, "You ain't really trying to play this game, is you? I'll finish it on this B exclamation mark." Whew, the gloves were off. At this point, it was clear Bag was taking his baby mama's side over Ari's, no question about it. And let's not forget, this man had been caught up in scandal after scandal, stepping out on Ari like it was a sport. Yet somehow, every time, she kept taking him back and taking him back again. But the second Ari even thought about getting her lick back, Bag got all salty, acting all self-righteous like he was the victim. It's no wonder
Man.
fans are roasting him left.
Hey, man, I don't know, man. Jump in the comments, man. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all think, who you think was the best couple, better couple when Moneybagg Yo or Offset and Cardi? You know what I'm saying? Jump in the comments, man. Give me your thoughts on this. This is real crazy. This shit's gonna get a lot more messier, I believe. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna get a lot more messier. That's crazy. Offset and Ari done messed around with each other. I'll work, man. It's your boy, man. You know what it is. Your boy Buck Breeze. Mr. No Slacking himself. No slacking involved. That shit is bad for hell. Tap on in.